A new gun violence dashboard is empowering the citizens of Norfolk.
Yeah, 10 on your side's Michelle Wolf met with the organization that gathered the information about what they found, and she also asked them why they're encouraging city leaders to rethink their tactics to stop the violence. Michelle?
Tom and Letta, since 2016, there have been more than 900 shootings across the city of Norfolk. The Urban Renewal Center, an organization that helps those in need, spent almost 2 months mapping every time a bullet hit someone in the city.
Gun violence is on the rise.
It became very evident that there was not a lot of data.
Alex Fella, who serves as the research director for the Urban Renewal Center in Norfolk, says since 2018 there has been a steady increase in shootings.
We really wanted to ask why. We didn't just want to ask where with this dashboard. This violence has been going on for years. It was only after it crossed that threshold on Granby Street downtown did somebody say, hey, wait a second, we have a problem here.
Fella created 2 maps, one showing all shootings across the city, the other honing in on violence surrounding downtown Norfolk's nightlife.
So let me break this down for you.
He presented the latter during a Norfolk City Council meeting last month at a time when late-night bars and restaurants are under the microscope, some facing closure after their conditional use permits were revoked.
The data showed that there is basically zero correlation between gun violence and proximity to a nightlife venue. If we talk about shootings involving participants under the age of 18, and we look at the locations where those happen, without fail, they are in neighborhoods where youth poverty is 82%.
Fella says since 2016, 3% of shootings occurred within 750 feet of what Norfolk considers nightlife and businesses with conditional use permits.
Data and the research shows very clearly that making it harder to get a conditional use permit in Norfolk will probably have virtually no impact on gun violence.
After presenting his research to city leaders,
not a single person behind that bench reached out. It is far less sexy if you are a politician to say we're going to have a 10-year plan to address poverty in Norfolk in order to address gun violence. That's far less appealing to voters than it is to say we're going to have more police, we're going to have metal detectors, we're going to have surveillance cameras, we're going to close down bars.
Fella explains how the URC's dashboard is meant to empower those in Norfolk.
Hey, this data is out there, it's free. Until we get at the deeper structural issues of poverty and wealth inequality and systemic divestment from poor neighborhoods, from the working class, food deserts, lack of access to transportation, evictions, and lack of affordable housing, until these things are addressed, we're not really addressing gun violence.
Fella projects the problem will get worse before it gets better.
It's not more police, it's not more surveillance, it's not harming small businesses downtown.
Al Regas and Chris Johnson co-own Scotty Quick's. The bar and restaurant had its conditional use permit revoked by the city 2 weeks ago due to a tax discrepancy. This after city leaders started cracking down on nightlife and businesses with liquor permits in an effort to stop violence downtown. After hearing Fella's presentation to council breaking down gun violence by the numbers, they question why they're the ones being scrutinized when they're not contributing to the problem.
We've had our name thrown out there many a times when something's happened a block or 2 away from us, and we're like we weren't even open, or we had no idea what was going on over there. At some point, there's no control over what somebody does.
I don't have a lot of faith in the city of Norfolk right now.
Well, what do you do about the middle of the day? I mean, there's a shooting right outside the mall, or there's a shooting at 7-Eleven. They can't control those, but yet they operate with no new restrictions or rules into place. So why are we different just because we sell alcohol and we have music? It doesn't make any sense.
Some people care about gun violence, and some people care about gun violence in their neighborhood. And depending on which one gets prioritized, we're going to end up with radically different policies that are meant to address the issue.
We have a link to the URC's dashboard on WAVY.com. The data can be broken down by neighborhood, year, age, and level of poverty. Michelle Wolf, 10 on your side.